These YouTubers just had.
Meantime, though, Monos, we got one more Atozy video I wanted to check out. Let me make sure this is the right one, actually, before I freaking...
Theo Vaughn was sued for $30 million by the guy behind one of.
Yeah, okay, I think it's that one.
These YouTubers just had their channel terminated out.
Yeah, it's these two guys. So basically, it seems like, similar to Vitali, similar to Johnny Somalie, and all these other freaking pricks, we're starting to get like a wave of nuisance streamers that are just messing with people. Don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place, there's there's definitely, a place for like pranks, and there's definitely there's content to be made there. But a lot of these people will be doing just stupidity that's like not even a prank anymore. It's just harassment. And it looks like a lot of them are finally starting to just get like actual genuine punishment for it. So let's check it out.
These YouTubers just had their channel terminated after harassing multiple people in public for attention on social media.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello?
Filming
Like,
a prank
why?
video doesn't justify seed dropping a sleeping stranger at an airport. Let's be real. The only thing this dude should be jumping
Like, that's genuinely not a prank anymore. That's just you freaking like
on is a
butt slamming a freaking person.
treadmill. But these guys started a YouTube channel with one prank,
And trust me, if you're not a sexy lady, I don't want your booty slamming on my face.
10 years later, they're now banned from multiple platforms and facing serious legal consequences. But I guess that's just the journey of these pranksters on YouTube. These guys have been on my radar for a while, but I did not know how much these guys have actually done until 15 Minutes of Shame made a video. And thankfully, because of him, a lot of this footage was actually saved because I just had him bookmarked like a rookie. Normally, I would download this stuff, but I managed to forget on this case. So that's also what happens when you keep track of like 500 different nuisances all across the internet. But recently, they decided to come back to YouTube, and YouTube's response to that was just to terminate them. And apparently, this was far from the first time YouTube had to remove these guys, as it was just in 2023 when they posted a physical confrontation with an older man in a grocery store where they harassed him until he snapped.
What's wrong with you?
Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Can you apologize to him?
Stuff around, you know.
He didn't though. He didn't. I did.
Hey.
I did, buddy.
Oh, hey, what the hell?
So you're choking him, buddy.
Hey.
See, they're legit just harassing people. That's not even a prank at that point.
Essentially, they keep stealing this old man's groceries as he's trying to check out. When asked to stop over 10 times, they continue to do so, and he snapped. But even though he snapped, that was exactly the content they wanted, so they continued.
Damn. What's the problem? No, I need it.
What the frick is the security guard doing?
Holy shit.
And I guess when the larger guy finally stopped, his friend continued.
Bro, you deserve to get
It's just the
smacked.
bottom of the barrel content. They basically go into public, record themselves rage baiting, and YouTube said, hey, we'll just remove you from this platform. And honestly,
Yeah, no, freaking good.
I'm not surprised in this case. This gang of pranksters have essentially been YouTube rejects for about 10 years. I say the term YouTube rejects because they've been terminated from YouTube quite a few times. And it all started basically 10 years ago in 2016. Back in 2016, they decided to pull off what they thought would be the next big viral moment, a highway basketball game. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. They just set up a toy basketball hoop and started playing basketball in the middle of a busy intersection in Houston, Texas.
What? The people are already pissed about the protesters. You gonna do
The
this?
video was stunning. Showed a couple of guys playing basketball right in the middle of a busy southeast Houston street. Now police have charged that pair with obstructing
Okay, tell me why the guy in the white shirt is built like a Roblox character though.
a highway.
I guess the only positive with this video is they weren't harassing people for content here. They were just contributing to traffic and being morons and putting themselves and other people's lives in danger. But at least they weren't harassing
That being said, I'm genuinely curious how that's not like a ticket.
people.
Edward Gonzalez and Roland Zapata Jr. crave notoriety. How else to explain basketball games in the middle of Houston's highway? When we talked to Zapata earlier this week, he seemed proud.
I don't think it's okay, but I think it's funny.
But now the cousins are facing obstruction of highway charges, so Zepeda was only willing to talk to us through FaceTime.
We just entertain people and got love and
Oh. I'm wanted. They got a warrant out for me, so I'm only willing to talk to you over FaceTime.
hate. This one pretty much is like, I don't know if it balanced out, but we're not here to hurt nobody.
Oh, he's in Houston. Oh, he's screwed. If they put out a bounty, if they put a bounty out, like some kind of like reward, he's so done. In Houston, you're done.
I mean, it shouldn't take a genius to realize that's a bad idea, but
someone will
it
turn
didn't take
you in
long
for
for the police to
500
catch
bucks
wind
real
of
quick.
this as they got arrested. Edward Gonzalez, he was charged with obstruction of roadway and went to jail with a
110 days in jail. How, like, for a little bit of YouTube clout, not even YouTube clout, right? Because you got banned off of there.
$5,000 bond. Roland Zepeda was also charged, and they ended up going to jail for about
Like, you get what I'm saying? They're not even making money off the video.
3 months. But here's the kicker. Their stunt went viral, and because of that, I guess they thought they were
Invincible.
So they spent some time in jail, but that didn't stop them because they wanted to come back stronger than ever.
Oh,
In
okay,
fact,
so they doubled down. Well, you know what? Hey, you know what they did? They made content for us, is what they did.
they just went with the attitude
They'll probably end up going to prison, but we got content at least.
of they don't care about consequences and ran with it. Because in their next genius move, it was just to physically assault people directly.
It wasn't
Oh.
a humorous experience when you felt like you were being attacked.
This is Robo, in blue, featured in one of the cousins' videos where they approached strangers at Randall's and stuck Q-tips in their ears.
If I had the opportunity to sue them or press charges, I would have done it.
The cousins aren't new to brushes with the law. Both have been arrested numerous times.
Okay, so by 2017, they weren't even trying to get a laugh anymore. They were just going full throttle with harassing strangers, invading their personal space, and even pulling
Yeah, so it wasn't even pranks. It was, at that point, it's just a nuisance streamer. It's like not even.
pranks where they physically touched people without
Nah,
their
because there's
consent.
genuinely channels I've seen that like do pretty like harmless and pretty funny pranks. Honestly.
Next. Bro, hold on, bro. Hey, it's okay. I was next. I was next. Hey, can you? Jackass. Can you? Why are you hitting me? I was next. It doesn't matter. You don't get to hit people.
It's like they were on a mission to become the most disliked YouTubers around. Actually, a pretty hard title to get, but they were really going for it. And the way
Yo,
they were
seriously, how is that? What the freak? How is that not just a straight up? What is it? Battery?
really going for this title was the prank.
You hit him with a
randomly
freaking paper
kissing
bag.
strangers. Well, that's disgusting.
Like, I'm not saying like ruin his life or nothing, but I'm just handcuff him and kick him out the property. Get him the freak out, like
Stink.
stupid.
And then on top of that, you know, filming
Get out,
yourself
that's
doing
it.
that. That sounds like a good way to
See,
get
that's a good security guard. He got him immediately.
charged. But what do I know?
Well, that's nasty. Ew, bro probably got lice. Why you kissing that? You nasty.
How's it going, man? I'm saying good morning.
Kissing my head for it, dog.
Excuse me?
Kissing my head.
I'll just say good morning. I'll just say good morning,
I
bro.
don't give a who you are, nigga.
Hey,
You don't
hey, what are you
fucking touch
doing,
me,
bro?
dog.
What are you doing? Why you gotta do our physical?
You gonna walk behind me and kiss my head?
Look,
nigga.
listen,
That's nasty.
listen, that wasn't me.
Who the you, dog?
That wasn't me. The fact that he immediately backs up and starts running away.
Say this a lot at this point, but what a fascinating use of free will. I mean, there is no way around
It really is, because again, they're not. I doubt. They're not really making money off of this, are they?
this. I don't want this
There's no
content
real benefit to
exist. We can go along on the internet and not have this here. We don't need these pranksters. I feel like a lot of the topics I cover fall into the category of laughably stupid, where it's so stupid it kind of becomes funny, but it's still like, come on, why would you ever do that? This is just outright sad. Alongside of Johnny has become sad. Vitaly has become just straight up sad. But I guess
They're just sad. It's not even like.
Johnny has rookie numbers of time compared to these guys, because these guys, they've been filming themselves committing assault for nearly a decade on YouTube, hence why they've been wiped off the platform. And they can't even use the excuse of we're not hurting anyone. Like, dude, when you're kissing people without their consent, when you're seat dropping people, when you're assaulting them, just get out of here, dude. We don't want you. Get away. Get off my lawn. I just firmly
Get off
stand
my
my ground here on
lawn.
this channel where I want to live in a world where we can go out in public and there's a 0% chance of some prank channel or IRL streamer harassing you in public without your consent for their own content.
It's impossible, and this is why you shouldn't go out anymore. Screw it. Let Main Street America die. It's gone. It's over. The internet exists. TikTok ruined it. We're never gonna live in that world or that society anymore. Now, anytime you go outside, you're gonna have to worry and panic and have paranoia about you becoming a part of some freaking stupid TikToker sensational stupidity.
Especially for profit. I don't think anyone wants to live in a world like that.
Yeah, again, just.
No, I was saying good day. Good day.
I mean, even with YouTube cracking down on this content, they just kept getting bolder.
I guess he just likes kissing random men.
During the pandemic, when everyone's stuck inside and the tensions were high, these guys
he's really trying to go for those cheeks,
came out of
right?
the woodwork yet again, trying to capitalize on the madness. But instead of keeping it light, they just got worse.
This is my store.
This ain't your store.
It is my store.
It's not.
If you feel like it,
Okay.
if you feel like you're gonna jump, you jump.
Okay, well, you jump. Did you jump? Look, I'm right here.
Oh well,
Okay.
you can do whatever.
At least the upside for them is they might get some views, but the downside is jail time, getting banned, or getting their asses beat by security guards or men they randomly assault. It's just fascinating that so many people rather snitch on themselves for internet attention, but also I have a feeling it's just going to get worse. We're seeing real time that it's actually getting worse and worse. But moral of the story, you can't keep harassing people for views and expect things are always going to go your way. And it honestly is really just for zero upside, because these guys are now banned everywhere, so that makes it hard to get monetized. And it's safe to say that getting a criminal record,
I bet you they're on party.
for
Bet you they're
some
on party.
YouTube prank content, that definitely increases the difficulty of getting a job. I guess they just wanted to burden others for attention so they could increase the difficulty of their own life. Maybe they should try to add some value to society and the marketplace next time, but who knows? They might go off into the sunset or return with even worse pranks than what we've seen up until now. But I guess it all depends on how many times they want to relive that whole flywheel of making a terrible prank, getting banned, creating a new channel, making a terrible prank, getting banned, potentially getting arrested, getting banned, making a terrible, yeah. I mean, it's just, it all goes in cycles now. So how many times do they want to do that cycle? I don't know. They've been doing it for a decade, so maybe they have another decade in them. But hey, if you're new here, feel
I mean, I guess they're just sort of gonna keep. You gotta give them that they have some tenacity, right? Like that never give up attitude.
free to subscribe on YouTube. Thinks you'll enjoy that video, so I recommend checking it out.
But I kind of feel like at a certain point, if you got banned off the platform, like what you kind of like what just give up, like like there's not giving up, because you know you're like, if you're like not great at making content or whatnot, and then there's like not giving up because you quite literally can't make content on there anymore because you freaking did something so terrible you got banned.
That, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
What a freaking alright, well, I didn't know that we had like the OGs of Nuisance streamers. These are professionals, you don't understand. These guys walked so that Johnny Somali and Vitali could run. Okay, they are the originators. What an amazing video by Atozy. Please go and check it out. Go drop them some love. Go drop them a like, a sub, all that good stuff. Link is in the Discord. Ayoo, Monodachi! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Saru!